Post up. IMS ready for deployment. Your sentry gun is ready for deployment. Good job. Report to command for debrief.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy AccordRacer back again. No gameplay other than the beginning. That clip, I want to talk about something. And kind of falls into play with what I saw yesterday. So that clip that you saw in the beginning, even though it was my username and my account, it was not me playing. So I have a friend, daughter. She's like a niece to me. So she was over at my house. I was babysitting, and one of her friends came by, 10-year-old Dylan. And 10-year-old Dylan is a Call of Duty fan, and gets pretty good, as you can see. So he likes Ghosts, and I was like, well, you guys want to play, go ahead and play. So he was playing it, and to my surprise, he is not a camper in Ghosts, the most campiest Call of Duty ever. He is actually a rusher. He rushes kind of like how I play. He gets, you know, double-digit deaths, but he's pretty good, as you can tell. So 10-year-old Dylan rocked that at the end there, and I was actually very impressed when I was watching him. I was like, holy cow, this kid can rush like the rest of them. So naturally I asked, do you watch YouTube videos? And of course the kid says, of course. And I asked, well, who are some of your favorite YouTubers? And I was actually quite surprised from what he said. With some of them I'm not really surprised. So the guy likes PewDiePie, obviously. He watches T Martin, which I'm not surprised. He watches Ali A, I'm not surprised. But he also watches Marky J, which kind of makes sense because his play style is kind of like Marky J. And some other guys I've never heard of, but I looked them up, and they're pretty much rushers too. I was like, wow, okay. So it got me thinking, you know, we're old, like a lot of my subscribers, guys I watch and everything, we're considered OG YouTube, OG gamers when it comes to Call of Duty, right? Call of Duty 4, World at War, MW2. He's never played any of those. So I gave him COD 4, and he couldn't hang. He couldn't do it. He wasn't okay with the 357. He hated it. And kind of got me thinking, you know, a bunch of us want, you know, the old nostalgia of COD 4, MW2, World at War, and the new age of gamers that are coming up, like this kid, he doesn't like it. He couldn't hang in COD 4. We didn't move to MW2 because he didn't like COD 4. He didn't even want to try MW2, which didn't make sense to me. He loves Black Ops 2. So kind of got me thinking, you know, is Activision, you know, are they going through a transition phase with Call of Duty where they're trying to get these young guys, trying to get them involved, and forgetting about us because we're considered too old now? I don't know. I don't know what it is. It makes sense that, you know, this kid doesn't like MW2, COD 4, and World at War because it was what got us into COD, but what got him into COD was Black Ops 2. You know, he says he likes Ghosts. I don't know why, but whatever. And he doesn't play AW. His parents never bought it for him. And then you know, after they left and everything, I go on YouTube, started watching some videos. Call of Duty official page uploaded the community thoughts on Black Ops 3. Now, right when I see this, I'm like, okay, it's gonna be the normal YouTubers that they brought out who are gonna promote. So obviously, right away, first person I see is Allier. Then I see T Martin. Then I see some nobodies that I've never heard of, but they got, you know, hundreds of thousands of subscribers. So okay, now I know who they are. I'll never watch them, but I know who they are. And then I see T Martin. Then I see Drifter, and I'm like, these are the YouTubers that Activision and the developer teams of, you know, Sledgehammer, Treyarch, Infinity Ward, this is who they want promoting their game to attract the younger crowd. The younger crowd, such as this guy Dylan and some teenagers and whatever, they're all watching these guys because they represent what Call of Duty is to them, to the young guys. And this is what I feel Activision and the rest of them are doing. They don't care about me, Thunder, JD, Soldier, and the rest of them. You know, they don't care what we think. They only care about what the young guys are going to want to play, what the young guys are going to find interesting, and using these bigger YouTubers with these massive reaches to these younger kids. Because I guarantee you, there's nobody in my age group. I'm 30. There's nobody, you know, in their right mind who's 30, 31, 32, whatever, 29, 28, watching Allier, watching T Martin, and are like super excited for Call of Duty, super excited for all this shit. To me, it doesn't make sense. And after playing it with this kid, who's actually really good, playing it with him and realizing who he watches and what he does and what gets him into YouTube, this is what they're moving toward. They're not going to change it. They're not going to do anything about it. They don't want us older guys, you know, coming to them and saying, this needs fixing, this needs that, go back to this. They don't care. Because obviously, firsthand, the young kid doesn't want COD 4, MW2, World at War style. That kid wants, you know, Black Ops 2, and, well, to some extent, Ghosts. So, I don't know. To me now, my eyes are really open. This is who they want. This is what they're going to do. And they don't care about anybody else but these young guys coming up, which is fine, makes sense. But they also got to realize that, you know, these young guys, they don't got the money for the game. It's their parents, you know, and the sales show that when you alienate the older crowd and you're picking on the younger ones, the parents aren't always going to be buying these games, and you can tell. Black Ops 2 sales, you know, Ghost sales, AW sales, who knows what Black Ops 3 is going to do. I'm guessing it's not going to be as much as even AW is. I don't know, maybe it's time that somebody comes out and makes a shooter for us. You know, try and bring back the nostalgia of MW2, COD 4. You know, maybe Vince Zampella is going to do it. Maybe he's going to do Titanfall 2 with whatever, or he's going to come up with a new IP totally. I don't know. But it seems like the older guys were getting pushed out, and it's going to stay like that until the sales pretty much bottom out and they realize that the younger kids aren't going to be doing anything with it. I don't know, let me know what you think. Thought I'd make the video. Like again, intro clip, that bee sting was done by a 10-year-old. Anybody can pick up a controller with COD. Until next time, it's your boy AccordRacer. I'm out. Peace.